What's up guys, NASCAR fan 4888JJ here, back at it with another video today. I hope you do enjoy it, and if you do, leave a like and a comment. It really does help me out a lot. Also, almost 90% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you do enjoy NASCAR videos, consider subscribing as it's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Anyways, thanks for watching and enjoy the video. Peace.
We've seen so many people have problems. You can see it starting to step out on him and just comes around there in turn 4. And this is where it's going to get in more trouble here. Just goes back up the racetrack, and that's a hard lick. So he's sitting third right now. So
146. Good job. That is Mike Wallace. Porter is caught up in the middle of all that on the 17 truck. Oh, there's a big fire there. Problems there on the Porter truck. Here's what happened. Anderson, the 84. Biffle, the 50. Houston got by. Good job. Big crash behind you. House will be out. Tempo, boys. We're going to win this race. There's nowhere to go.
Flag. Now, when the car came down pit road, Todd got out of the car, and they helped him to an ambulance. He's been taken to the care center, where he will probably get some IV fluids, and we'll update it.
Boy, Kyle Petty just did not turn when he headed for turn number 1. May have lost the right front, huh, Benny?
Looks like it. The car just went straight. He got to turn 1, and the car just went straight. Watch this. He's going to go between the leader and the second-place car.
Wow.
Boom. Well, he did hit that wall hard. Came back down. Fortunately, it stayed high enough that the other cars could go underneath him.
You see, that smoke is brakes. He's nailing the brakes, trying to get the thing slowed down, but obviously when the accelerator's on,
rubber is, and that can wear on that tire just a little bit more too.
Trouble again for Juan Montoya. He has turned it into the wall. And we will have our 7th caution coming out here with 20 laps to go. And
just
that car about 10
get any worse. Yeah. It does.
10 laps ago, that car really looked pristine.
Yeah, they were sitting in the lead. They just made a 2-tire stop and they were leading the race.
We saw for the first time when we went to break, it was really Marcus Ambrose there in the 59 that got into Montoya, guys.
Yeah, it looked like these two rookies were kind of what Trader calls arguing over space, and it really took out both of them right here.
Yeah, top 2 rookie contenders, and that's just as we explained earlier. Guy on the inside has a lot of responsibility there not to.
Hold on, it sounds like we've got a crash. Yes, the 36 has turned around and has hit the wall on the outside. Brent Sherman.
He clipped you, buddy. There wasn't nothing you could do.
The 41 of Reed Sorensen also involved, and 2 other cars. Shane Huffman.
John Wood.
I'm all right. I know he hit me.
John Wood in the 47's got a lot of damage.
There's definitely contact. And this happened after that wreck after this all happened. Then you see these guys get together. And oh my goodness, you see the 88, 47 car of John Wood.
Yeah, John Wood thought he was through the wreck, and all of a sudden here comes a car right in front of him that he can't avoid. It's very unfortunate. It looked like the 41 had gone. It got into the grass to try to miss the accident, and when you get in that grass, you just never know what's going to happen. And he came back across and took the 88, and then subsequently the 47 into him. So, yeah, it's just a chain reaction, and you know, racing hard off the corner after these restarts.
We see the damage to the 76 of Chris Wimmer.
Yeah, quite a bit of damage, and you know, you see the fluid coming out from underneath the front of that truck. See if we can take a look at what happened coming off turn number 2. Chris is just going to get a little bit wide, keeps it out of the outside wall, but the problem is there's an inside wall over there, and he makes pretty hard contact.
Shortens that truck up quite a bit.
Really a tough break, and you really.
Mitchell gets the rebound of that, and now Scott Speed looking to the inside. Oh, any problem? Speed into the wall. Scott Speed into the wall hard, and that will bring out another caution, the 8th caution of the night. And it comes out here at Texas Motor Speedway, and guess what? We're going to have a green-white checker.
Yeah, tough break right there. Scott Speed was trying to take advantage of Mike Skinner bouncing off the wall. Be side by side. Scott's going to make the move on the inside. Just ran out of room. Mark came down, and Scott made just slight bit of contact with Mark's left rear quarter panel, and then just sent Scott Speed hard into the outside wall.
And it was very tight quarters there as Scott Speed was trying to take that position away. Jason White moved up a lot of spots on pit road recently, and now we see Kyle Busch looking to the inside of that 22. Scott Speed going to lose a spot, and there's that 08 of Jason White into the wall.
Yeah, that tire did not last very long. It was obviously rubbing. We saw the smoke, and that's the worst possible scenario for Jason White. Here's what happened. We saw the smoke the last time. Obviously gets down in turn number 1. The tire goes down. Pretty significant contact with a safer barrier for Jason White.
Caution, that is what is left of the 60 truck of Jack Sprague. An unbelievable hit here, folks.
Watch the middle of your screen. Jack Sprague's truck is just going to turn hard right, cuts down the right front tire, makes hard contact with a safer barrier. Great news for these drivers, that safer barrier here, Michael.
Well, Phil, you've blown a right front tire.
That's the worst thing can happen.
Jack was right down on the white line. He was as low as he could be. He had no idea that tire was fixing to blow, shot up into that safer barrier, and he will be able to breathe without pain in the morning, whereas 5 years ago, that hurt.
Number 4.
You all right, Regan?
Regan Smith is into the wall.
Fine. We just got wrecked, Doug.
And you heard him say, we just got wrecked. So that will be our 4th caution.
Bad.
We see here he gets a little tap from the 12 car. Regan Smith in the 4.
Let's go on board with Kurt Busch in the 12 car.
Jeff Gordon spins going into turn 1.
Hard contact.
Yes, he was down on the inside of the Strickland.
And again, a fire breaks out. And a pretty significant fire blazing at the rear end of the DuPont Chevrolet.
It's just at the rear of the car. It's just at the rear. There was some fire. We see Jeffrey scrambling out of there. Get out of there, baby. There we go. And he went in front of the fire truck there.
Yeah, he's okay. But it's up his hand to everybody that he is okay, but his race car is not so well right now. McDonald's Ford, and you see, yes, he did. He got into that quick dry down on the inside, got his left wheels on it, and he just broke traction, and up into the wall he went.
And we can see the gasoline come out of the car, and it ignites. I'll tell you, thank goodness for fuel cells. You know, they just, those rubber gas tanks, they break the top out of the gas tank. And
Walters and now they go off the wall. You saw it coming. Walters and Bliss. Caution. First time. Lap number 3. That's Biffle, the rookie. Jack Sprague leads him back to the stripe. We're under caution.
Biffle made contact there, but it was not very, very hard to the inside of the race course. More than I can say for Mike Bliss. You see Bliss just riding along there. Scott breaks loose and takes them both to the outside. Now the other trucks get by for a while there, but back in the pack there.
There comes Shed right there.
Wow.
And there goes Biffle. They were well behind the action, but again, it was Scott Walters, that lead truck. Watch the first truck in line begin to lose the rear of the truck right there.
Mike Bliss had one choice to make. He made to go high, and it was the wrong choice there.
Now remember, folks, Mike Bliss has or had an onboard camera also riding with us, and we'll see what kind of pictures we were able to get.
The NASCAR Busch Series 200. Look, trouble, turn 3. 4 cars, 5 cars involved.
And Dale Jarrett.
Michael Waltrip. Dale Jarrett just got a piece of Waltrip. Got Christian Fittipaldi and Rusty Wallace. All in the wreck. That's 2 weeks in a row. Look at that.
My goodness. Well, the 43 car is the first one we see in the wall. What caused that all that to begin? No way of knowing.
Got into the left rear quarter panel, the 43 car of Christian Fittipaldi. Looks like what started it.
This won't be a good view. This is on board Michael Waltrip.
Try to make it here on pit road. Outside the 21. Mississippi 7.
Greg Biffle spins out of turn 4. He had just gotten one of his laps back as a lucky dog, and now the two-time winner at Dover spins around to bring out the 8th caution flag.
You're trying to get her going. I'm not sure how this works.
There's this leader 17 car. The 16 to Biff. Whoa,
Big
trouble.
crash.
Out of turn 4, big crash. Regan Smith involved. Here is the Ruderman in the Toyota.
You all right, Regan? Get the toolbox to the pit road. Get the toolbox.
The 18 of Conway.
To the garage, guys. Let's check it out. See what we got.
So a half a dozen cars involved, and the caution will come out for the 7th time here on lap 165. There's the contact there, the 18 and the 4.
Yeah, the 18 gets right in the left rear quarter panel of the 4, turns him sideways, turns him around, and then all these guys know where to go. That's what's so bad. We talked about this track, how it's got all the banking on the straightaway, and then you got these two walls so close together, there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like wrecking in a back alley.
Yeah, exactly. Because you all want to feed to the same place. We see Kevin Conway doesn't have a lot of experience here. It's hard to say, who's going where there. I mean, as Regan Smith, you're trying to get a run off of that corner, and so you're trying to drive straighter off, and Kevin Conway's car, being on the bottom, has to come up off the very bottom of it. So there's
I told him that hopefully I can bring him some, and again, we're just here having fun and trying to get a guitar.
Well, Marty, it looks like David Stremming's giving his mother.
Yeah, while you finish up with David, poor Kyle Krizloff just parked it nose first into the wall, and that was in turn 2, and you could just see it happening.
Yeah, he just drove it in there and call that loose end. The car just stepped out. The back wheels didn't.
Kyle, you okay?
And in there on the yellow line, kind of like we saw Stephen Wallace, but his car just snaps on around, catches that soft wall, safer barrier. See the radiator fluid coming out.
Yeah, like Marty, what you just said. Now Shane Huffman is our next qualifier to go out in the Navy car. The track's full of water. Let's take a look at this again. Whew. That is nose in first. I'm glad that car spun around the way it did and not get driver's side first.